Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Bullhead Gaming here. Today I am going to be bringing the learning curve here to Stellaris. So this game has been considered one of the hardest strategy games ever made. I believe it was GameRat and IGN that put it in the top 5. I do not remember, so please don't quote me. I just remember it's just the best I can remember on it. So the way I'm going to do this video is I'm not going to do a bunch of individual videos like I am with Warframe right now, where I'm talking about different experiences. I'm probably only going to do this might be only a 5 or 6 video series because I'm going to teach. I'm going to help people understand what goes on in this game. So the first and most important thing in this game is your empire. And that would be the topic of this video is the empire. So creating the empire is one thing, but enforcing the way you want the empire to play is totally different and used in 3 places. The first of which is creating your empire, which I'm just going to hit create new just to show you you can play as reference. You can play any of these that are listed here. So any of these you can just click this, play this guy, or play this one, or this one. You could play any of these. Okay? You do not have to hold up to your own or try to do something intricate. Okay? So, without further... Hey, cooperative. Cool. But anyways, so, without further ado, let's show you some of the places you need to worry about. So, I won't go into too much detail with this, because in this particular sense, the way it works is going to be different from how you want to play, and the majority of this is reading. Okay, so I do have mods for this. These are approved mods on the Steam Workshop for the ethics points and civic points. So this is your main location. This is the exact spot that you have to understand how you want it to be built. Now, with that in mind, this is where the reading comes into play because all of these are different ethics. You have militarist, xenophobe, pacifist. So basically, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 are the opposite of 1, 2, 3, 4, respectively. Okay? So, my main empire, which, yes, I am a Star Wars fan, I did use this, is a xenophobe. If I can just show you. Come on. There we go. So, this is what I have. This is how I built mine. Okay? You do not have to build like this. I am a militaristic expansionist in this game. I actually am not a militarist, rather a xenophobe to push the rapid expansion as well as gain higher research. And also I have war-related stuff over here. So I have warbots here. I have rapid replicator, which helps increase my mechanical pop assembly speed. I also have maintenance protocols. So now I have Unity built with maintenance drones. This is so I can very easily remove anything. The other ones that are here, which I don't think you can actually see unless they're at the bottom. Oh, they are. You have determined exterminator. So you can't actually do anything. You basically are working on your own. What's the other one? There's some other ones here. You have memorialist. You have rogue servitor, which is product of a brief golden age of the machine intelligence originated in a planet-spanning servitor system. Memorialist. You also have exploration protocols and shroud forged. That one's a new one. So if you want to do something on the economic side, you would want something like rock breakers, so you get extra minerals, or factory overclocking. Actually, no, not that one. This is good if you want more leaders right off the bat. Sovereign circuits. That's Actually, not bad. Trying to find zero waste protocols. Here's one. So this helps you keep more materials because your upkeeps are going to be lower, so your energy credits are going to be better, and so on and so on. Okay. This is all reading. Most of this is read. Okay. So you understand what you get, what it does, or anything related to creating the empire. Now, oops, I'm going to use this one. So, we're going to go to a save I'm currently working in. I just did a little bit just before this because I wanted to have certain things be provided as a piece of this video. So, we're going to load up this particular save to show you the other two pieces about enforcing your empire, and that is in your research and in your society management, and technically your government too. So we'll talk technology here, the society management, and the government. I will start in the opposite order here, the government. So this is your government menu. Can I pull this? Nope. Okay. So this is your government menu. This is where you take care of your different leaders. Now, obviously, I have nodes. I'm a gaslit conscious machine intelligence. So I just have 4 nodes and myself, my main leader. Okay. So you have, in this menu, you have your agendas and your edicts. Your edicts you can actually see here and make adjustments to see what you want in your empire. So if I want to increase the strength of my fleets, I would pick right here. Exotic gases for shield boost. I get extra shield boosts. I, however, would love to get this because that sounds great. This is another thing I have. This is the Rule of Foci menu. This is another mod. Same with these ruler campaigns. So these are all different things for the Rule of Foci menu. So just ignore that for now because that's, like I said, that's not important. Same with this guy. Well, same with these. From like here down is modded. Now, so you have your policy side. This is where you can actually adjust your policy structures. You can have vassalage, you can set your vassalage, your war philosophy. You can set your role. A diplomatic. It's great that it set that. Expansionist, because that's what I love. But this is where you change your focus. Okay? So you can actually sit here and change your different research focuses and other policies to ensure you get more. Okay? So, the way it works is when you make these adjustments, you're going to see the benefits of this. Obviously, things like orbital bombardment, vassalage things, those are not going to have any immediate benefits. But like when I go, let's say, moving around, my initial border status is always remaining closed, so that's not going to change anything. But we'll go down to production policy. And if I want to have higher output in my factions, I would select manufacturing focus or extraction focus, which makes adjustments from there. This menu, the factions menu, really, if something decides to come at you, this is what you're going to look at. These are people within your empire that are, like separate sub-factions or parties that are in your empire. I don't need to worry about that. Now, last we have the council menu. This is the... Ooh, don't launch early. So, you have the agendas. We did look at this. We look at the agendas now. So, the agendas are different items that are pertaining to your society management that give you different items to activate in your agenda. So, the only other thing I have is infinite opportunities. because these are all active. So superior colonies, military buildup, which I'm in, which I'm working on, and the finding the voice. Okay, so this is one of the kind of the simpler menus we'll be talking about in this video. The next one that's a little harder to understand is the society management menu. So society management, this is where you activate your traditions, which there is a lot. I think there's one or two that are mods. I don't remember, but that's a different story. So this Giga Construction, I think is, because I have a Giga Structure mod. So each and every one of these you can choose to adopt. Okay, so I can choose to adopt logistics, so I have better trade. I have my market fees cut, my logistics upkeeps are cut, and having higher amounts for my logistics drones for another 50% there. I can also go discovery, which helps with research and expansion, some expansion stuff, because it helps with surveying speed and research alternatives and other items. Will I? Probably not. But it is possible. So each and every one of these makes an adjustment to your empire. Okay? Now, I, at this time, have supremacy and expansion. Again, militaristic expansionist. They'll give me my first two. Now, I'm just going to grab this just because I intend to show the Ascension perks. Okay? So the Ascension perks, these are specialized perks that give you random bonuses. Okay, so there are certain things I actually don't know what to grab right away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the couple. I'm going to go with Grasp of the Void, just because then I can build more. So when I unpause, I'll see 5 more there. They have one with me too. No? Are they actually? Nope, they're cordial. Okay. You are hostile, but they... Okay. That's weird. I have open borders with them, but they're not at war with me. They are. Now. They're in a separate war. How does that work? Why do they do that? Oh, whatever. Oh, because I'm at war with these guys. Okay. Wow. Anyways. So, my ultimate goal is to obviously take over the world. So in my situation, I'm going to be more apt to pick out items and equipment in my society management to help that. So one of the other ones is versatility, and I can't remember the other one because now I can't look because I did that. Whoops. There's one in there, I believe it's a defensive-based one that I like to get because the defense one helps these become stronger. Which, to be honest with you, I'm very glad this worked out well because this is only a 6.6 thousand in the middle of a war. Now, these two menus do a lot to help you, but your research is also important too because your research is how you promote these ethics. So, I am actually, can I? Nope. Okay, it will not pop up. All right, that's fine. This button does show up the text tree. I was hoping it was going to come up to show you guys, but I'll show you the research thing. So, right off the bat, you can see there's a lot of items that will help my choice of governing. You have just finished up the barrier point defense. You have blue lasers, second hyperdrive system, shield system, cold fusion reactor, research speed, survey speed, energy grid. A lot of research items that I have done, a lot of items that I have done are military and ship-based here in my physics. Now, my society side, I don't do too much on the society side, albeit. I really don't. But most of my society stuff has been naval capacity, so I got 50 plus from that. Also getting farming stuff taken care of with food processing and eco-stimulation. Ground defense planning, which helps me get more naval capacity for my soldiers. Terraforming, now I can get more colonies and expand my horizons. And a planetary processor, which is an upgrade for my... which is this thing, which is the highest upgrade you could get in a colony. Which I can almost get this, I just need 2,500, which I'm almost at. One colony can get upgraded. This one. Just set everything up. Yeah, let's do exotic gas capture. Why not? This is an archive, so I have more of those jobs. You never go wrong with research, folks. Sorry, I'm just trying to start some of these things. Because this is another thing. The colonies help your empire, but in a different sense. So, well, why not? We're talking about the empire, we'll talk the colonies. The colonies are the other important piece. So, the colonies are all about what you build. So, like my cognitive array here, this is research nexus. So now I have research, all I've got is research labs. So if I hit this, I'm going to get 60 more jobs and 1,500 housing, which I'm actually going to get 900 out of. Alright. So, the colonies part is one of the easier ones because these colonies operate on a very simple structure. All they are is to boost your empire, to show how much you have in your empire. So, when you go for a colony, which I have an applicable one right here, I can colonize this with anyone I want. I don't have any alloys because I just built a whole fleet to now counteract these guys. But the colonies help you produce other materials that might not be producible elsewhere. So in such cases, that is alloys and minerals, which do come from your mining stations, as well as energy credits and trade. But these produce at one per 100 jobs, produces 17 each, which are running low on amenities, which is not good. I did swap this, so I could. Does this give me amenities? No? Darn. Well, looks like I'm doing another drone storage then. I was hoping to get amenities, but oh well. So, the colonies, if they revolt, will try to take over. That is in your deviancy, which is this guy, for me, and your stability. Okay? So your stability and your deviancy will force you to have to deal with this. Do you have to deal with it? Really depends on you. If that's how it goes down, great. If not, I'm sorry. So, the forefront of it is the society management and technology menus will help you with your empire, like enforcing what you want in your empire. Because you have to this is an empire, your empire, you have to maintain this. Unless for whatever reason you decide to change your path down the road, you have to maintain this. You have to work with what you have. Trust me, I make a mistake, I go and just do a new game because I made a mistake. I know I'm not going to do well in it. So, I do that. Is it being a quitter in this game? Okay, yes. But I might also see shortcomings that I created, so I go and make sure that those shortcomings are adjusted and fixed. Okay? So, to kind of recap this video, outside of Empire creation, the three menus you have to worry about the most are your government panel to ensure your agendas and edicts are in order, as well as maintaining any factions if you choose to be a traditional government structure. Also making adjustments to your policies and other, and deploying edicts to suit your empire's needs. The society management to ensure you pick the right traditions to build what you need in your empire, and the technology focus to ensure you get what you need faster. So in some cases, like in engineering cases, I have a lot of defensive, like Starhold and Destroyer, other things that I have that allow me as a player of this game to continue to be what I am, what my empire is. So you do not have to focus on this. There are people I have played with that, old friends, old and current friends I have played with who have done economic things, and they have held complete control of the galactic market, which is this. Oops. I select iodized crystals, which is this menu. You can see all the items you can buy from this menu. You can also set up trades for this menu. He held that market. He was the operator of that market. And it was immense how much he was getting. He was pulling, I think, 4,000 or 5,000 per month. Mind you, a month goes probably about 1 to 5-ish minutes. I don't know what the standard speed, how fast the standard speed actually goes, but usually in a couple minutes, you're in a month. You've made it through a month. So he was pulling thousands a month in the game, in that particular campaign. So that's something to keep in mind. You don't have to be militaristic. You can be diplomatic. You can be a monarchy. You can be a megacorporate or something. You could be an economically structured empire. You can do a pacifist run. I doubt it will work out for you, just because if something wants to get a little too aggressive and then they come after you, you gotta be careful. Defense forces are always helpful. But you could build the game, build your empire how you want to play this game. The beauty of this, just like Warframe, there's no true wrong answer. The only wrong answers are the ones that just don't work out for you. But that's when you can go back and adjust things and make it work. Well, anywho, I will end this video short just because I didn't really have anything else to talk about for this video. In the next video, we are going to talk wartime and the ship menu, which would be the fleet management menu, as well as discussing possible plans and sectors and leaders, because this is where the leaders are going to come into play, and talk about those items when it comes to managing your military and colonies. With that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this shorter than average video. If you enjoyed what you saw and want to see more, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video as it is, please feel free to hit the like button and comment down below what you would like to see in this game, or if you'd like to see me try other games. I would really love to hear from you guys, because I want to give you guys what you want to see, not just what I think you want to see. My end goal is to make you guys entertained. So, you guys find something interesting, find a game, find something in the videos I've done, please feel free to let me know, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, folks.